Hey guys, Paradox here, and welcome to my end of 2016 cube collection video. I waited literally until the last hour of 2016 to upload this, but anyway, it's up now, and at the end of this video, I'm going to count up every single one of my puzzles and compare how many more I've gotten since last year. And in case you want to skip ahead to a certain category, I have annotations and timestamps on the screen and in the description, so feel free to use those. But anyway, let's just get on to the collection. I put a lot of work into this video, so if you guys left a like, I would greatly appreciate it. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so starting off with the N by N puzzles, we have the 1x1s, the 19mm, and the 25mm. Can't forget these, I know they're not actually puzzles. Moving on to 2x2s though, I think my collection's actually improved since last year. Here we have the Cubing Classroom 2x2s. These are both identical Yushin whites. And then for these, I think this is the first Fangshi 2x2 that came out, and then this is the updated one. I don't really like either of them, but they're okay. This is the Dian 2x2, Chi Cavs 2x2. These are both Moyu Tang Pose, I believe. Yep. And then here we have, this one is the Moyu Lingpo, and this is the Moyu Weipo. I actually have another one of these in teal. I wish I could show you guys, but my sister is borrowing it right now. And then this is the first Yushin 2x2 that came out. I don't know if it has a name, but it's the one that came out before the Yushin White. This is the Guanpo, a Rubik's brand 2x2. And finally my first 2x2 ever, the Wit Eden Wit 2. And I forgot this 2x2, it's the Z-Cube Carbon Fiber 2x2. Okay, so here's my entire 3x3 collection. I thought it would have grown more since last year. But anyway, starting off, this here is the Mars San Juan 3x3. Vault 3, these two are both Force Yulongs. This is actually my very first 3x3 ever that I modded and stickered with CubeSmith stickers. These three are Yulongs that I magnetized by throwing buckyballs inside of them. This is a 55mm Zanchi, Moyu Liying, Yushin Fire. This is the MF3 RS that I got very recently. Yang Chen Yan 3, another Volk 3, Weilong GTS, Moju M3 I think it is. This is another Volk 3. This is the Dian Panchi failed cube. Let's see, this is another YJ Yulong. I think this is the Fangshi Shuang Ren. This is the Dian Zenchi with my logo on it. So this isn't actually a real 3x3, it's just one of those weird shock 3x3s that I got in the summer. I don't know, I thought I'd just include it because it's kind of cool, but it's actually broken. These two are two different Cyclone Boys 3x3s. This is the newer one, it's the better one, and this is the old bad one. Moyu's first 3x3 ever, the Huanying. This is the Moyu Hualong, I'm pretty sure. Another Cyclone Boys 3x3. The Moyu Tanglong in brown, I'm pretty sure. This is a random brand 3x3 that my aunt got me that I used to learn blind solving on. This is a Rubik's brand 3x3 that I stickered with grayscale stickers. Another 55mm Zanchi. These two are concave cubes. This is the YJ Carrot Cube, I believe. Another Cyclone Boys 3x3, Gans 357. Fangshi Jieyun, YJ GuanHu without a center cap. Another Cyclone Boys 3x3. This is my first speed cube ever, the Dian Zanchi and stickerless. A pink Moyu Aolong GT. This is the Kung Fu Ching Hong. This is a mini Alpha Cube. This is a Cubicle Premium Hualong. This is a prototype Moyu Aolong, the one of the very first that came out. This 3x3 I actually got from Toronto's Summer Open 2016. It was a promotion cube for the movie Snowden. YJ GuanHu, Moyu Aolong version 2. Rubik's brand 3x3. Another YJ GuanHu. This is a green Cyclone Boys Force Cube. This is the Yushin Water, I believe. This is the New Island Lightning. Another Fangshi Jieyun, Chi Thunderclap version 2. This is a Cyclone Boys 3x3 that I used for blind solving, or at least I tried to, but then the letters came off. A blue Cyclone Boys Force 3x3. Stickerless Volk. This is the stickerless Moyu Aolong version 1. This is a Shengsha Wind that I recently made to learn blind solving again on because I forgot. This is the GAN 356 Air, Guoguan Yuxiao, Moyu Mini Aolong version 2. This is the YJ Yulong, Moyu Tanglong, Ben 10 Picture Cube, Moyu Aolong version 1. This is another YJ GuanHu, Moyu Tanglong, Yushin 3x3. This is the Guoguan and Yuxiao that was my main for a while. This is Cyclone Boys 3x3, another Moyu Aolong version 1. Alright, almost done. So here's a Cyclone Boys Force Cube, random Amazon 3x3 that my friend gave me because he lost the edge piece. I don't know if I would count that as a full 3x3. This is another one of those cubes that my aunt got me. It's actually my brother's, but then he lost a lot of the center caps. This is the Chi Thunderclap version 1, Kong's Design Mei Ying, another YJ GuanHu. This is the Dian Guhong version 2, GAN's 356 version 1, I'm pretty sure. This is the Moyu Weilong version 1. It was my main for the longest time. This is the Moyu Aolong GT that was also a failed cube. Moyu Weilong GTS. This 3x3 is the same brand as the ones that my aunt got me. It's a little larger than a regular size 3x3. This is the Yushin Big 3x3. It's 88mm, I'm pretty sure. And unopened New Island Lightning. I think it's the version 2 or maybe it's the version 1, I don't know. This is Cyclone Boys Mini 3x3. Then we have two Shengshao Ling Longs, Yushin Keychain Cube. And finally, these two are the mini Maru cubes. This one actually broke, but I have an extra core somewhere, so I should be able to fix it soon. One last 3x3 I forgot to mention is this one. It's a pretty cool one. All the pieces are little balls. I think it's called the Massage Cube or something like that, but I don't know what the exact name is. Anyways, those are all of my 3x3s, guys. Honestly, I thought my collection would have grown more. I've only gotten like 20 something more since last year. I guess that's okay if you think about how many 3x3s that come out in a year. Moving on to my 4x4s, I don't think my collection has improved that much since last year, but this is the Guansu, I believe. This one is, I think, the first Moyu 4x4 that ever came out. I forget the name of it actually, but it came out before the Aosu. Here's the Moyu Mini Aosu. It's a little bit smaller than the other 4x4s. And this one is the Shengshou 4x4 version 5 that I modded with my logo on it. It's pretty cool. This is another YJ 4x4. I think this one's called the Yusu, Moyu Aosu, Yushin 4x4. This is my current main, the Chi Wuchui. I think this is another Aosu. Cyclone Bus 4x4. This is the first batch of the Kong's Design Mei Yu, which is pretty bad since it was faulty. Oh, and I almost forgot this 4x4. This is a Z Cube carbon fiber 4x4. It looks very nice. So here are all of my 5x5s. My collection has definitely grown since last year. So this is a Shengshou Mini 5x5. It's the same size as a 3x3 actually. These three are all Aochuangs. This is a Moyu Huachuang, Moyu Bochuang GT. These two are both stickerless Yushin 5x5s. This is my first 5x5 ever, the Shengshou. These two I just got recently. This is the MF5S, and this is just a regular MF5 that I got today actually. Cyclone Bites 5x5, and these two are both Weichuang GTs. And finally, this is the Z Cube carbon fiber stickered 5x5. Next, here's my 6x6 collection. It hasn't grown much since last year. This is the Moyu Aoshi. This is the Shengshou 6x6, my first 6x6. And this one I just recently got. It's the Chi Wuhua 6x6, definitely my best one. So here are all of my puzzles that are larger than 6x6. As you can tell from my 6x6 collection, I'm not very much into big puzzles, but I still do like them. These are my only two 7x7s. This is the Cubing Classroom MF7S, and this one is the Cubic Moyu Aofu GT. And these two are my massive Yushin 11x11 and 10x10 puzzles. I got both of these recently and I haven't solved this one yet. I'll be doing so very soon. And this 10x10 I haven't even scrambled yet. Those are all of my cubic puzzles. Moving on to the rest of my WCA collection. Starting off with the Moyu Pyraminx. Shengshou, my first Pyraminx ever. This is the Chi Magnetic Bell Pyraminx. I think both of these are also Moyu Pyraminxes, the non-magnetic ones. This is the magnetic Moyu Pyraminx. And this is the non-magnetic Chi Pyraminx. And finally, this is the YJ Yulong Pyraminx. For Scube, my collection is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I don't know where they went. I think I may have given some away, or I just can't find them right now. Anyway, Moyu Scube, another Moyu Scube, Shengshou Scube without any springs or ball bearings, Shengshou cube with landline springs, another Moyu cube, and this is the Moyu magnetics cube. I'm actually surprised that I have no cheese cubes. So next, here are all of my Megaminxes. My collection has grown a little bit since last year. I think I only had these two last year. So let's just go through them one by one. Now here is the X-Men Galaxy Megaminx, the sculpted version. Probably my favorite one of these. And this is also an X-Men Galaxy Megaminx, but this is the regular version that has been turned into a red Force Megaminx. This is the YJ GuanHu. I think it's supposed to be a budget Megaminx, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It's not very good. This, however, I would highly recommend. This is the YJ GuanHu Megaminx. It's really, really good. And finally, this is my first Megaminx ever, the Diane Megaminx with ridges. Not very good, wouldn't recommend it. So last but not least, this is my final WCA puzzle that I own. It's a Shengshou square one. I still don't know how to solve it. Square one just doesn't seem very appealing to me, so I never put in the time to try and learn it. Alright, so here is my entire cuboid collection. Let's just start off with these 3x3x1 floppy cubes. This is, I'm actually not sure what the brand is. Someone told me what it was last year, but I forget again. This is the X Cube Super Floppy though, so it can actually shapeshift, which is pretty cool. This one can't shapeshift, it's just the regular floppy cube. This is the 3x3x2 QJ Domino Cube. It's a pretty good, easy starter cuboid if you want to start getting into these types of puzzles. This one isn't actually part of the 3x3x N series. It's actually 4x4x3, and it's made by AYI. This one's really fun too. It has really good turning, which I really like, and nice looking stickers. Continuing on with the 3x3x N series, this is the 3x3x4 made by Q4U. This, along with the 3x3x2, are my first ever cuboids. This one is the Calvin's Puzzle 3x3x5. This one can shapeshift, which is really cool. And finally, here is the Wait Eden 3x3x7. There's also a 3x3x6 just like this. I don't have it though, but hopefully I'll get it soon. This one can also shapeshift, and this one has really, really nice turning on every single layer, and I really like that. Okay, next let's take a look at all of the shapeshifters I have. So I'm pretty sure these are all of them. Let's just start off with this one. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a dipyramid something rhomboid, I don't know. But it's made by Dian Chang. It's a pretty cool, weird shapeshifter. These are my two master morphixes. This one is the landline one, I think, and this is the Shengshou one that's much better. And then this is actually a megamorphix, which is a 4x4 master morphix, because a regular master morphix is a 3x3, and this is the 4x4 version. Anyway, here are all of my mirror blocks. Hey, look, I can see you guys. Anyway, so this is a watermelon sticker modded mirror block. Don't know what the brand is. These two are 2x2 mirror blocks. This one is a Shengshou brand, which is newer and a lot better. This one came out a while ago. I'm not sure what the brand is. It's like Fang Kun or something. And these are some more 3x3 mirror blocks. These two are Cube Twist ones. They're exactly the same. And this one is the same brand as the watermelon one, but it has earth stickers on it. So these are all of my ghost cubes. This is a 2x2 ghost cube actually, made by Fang Kun, I think. And these are 3x3 ghost cube. This is the Fang Kun one, I'm pretty sure. And this one is made by Mefferts. These two are a couple Moyu shapeshifters. I think they're called the Yilang, or they're part of the Yilang line. But this is a 3x3 shape mod, and this one is a 4x4 shape mod. It's actually a 4x4 axis cube. This here is a 3x3 axis cube. It has really bad turning. I wouldn't recommend this brand to anyone, but the puzzle itself is pretty fun to solve. So next, this is a YJ Fisher cube made out of a Guanlong, I'm pretty sure. These two, I'm not sure what they're called, but my aunt got them in a local cube store, but you can get them online as well. They're really fun to solve, and they're really easy and good for beginners. These two are also Fisher cubes, but this one is a 4x4 Fisher from Moyu. This one is a 4x4x6 cuboid Fisher cube, and I'm pretty sure this one was made by Calvin's Puzzle, but designed by CrazyBiteCuber. This one I still haven't solved. I've had it for a long time, but it is a curvy cube made by Lanlan. That's pretty nice turning, but I think I just lost interest in trying to solve it. And then these two are my two 2x2 shape mods. This is the YJ Cat Cube. His name is Chester. And this is a Darth Maul 2x2 that my uncle gave me a while ago. I think this is called a Darth Maul. I don't really know. I don't watch Star Wars. Finally, here is my last category. All of my miscellaneous random puzzles that don't really fit into any other category. So this here is called a brain twist. It's pretty dusty. My friend gave this to me a couple years ago because it was lying around his house and he didn't know how to solve it, so he gave it to me. This is a Siamese cube that I made out of mini keychain cubes from the dollar store. This is the pill puzzle. I'm not sure what the brand is, but I know Lighttake sent it to me a while ago. But it can jumble like that, but it doesn't exactly shapeshift. This is a Diane Gem cube. I think it's a Gem 6 or maybe it's a Gem 5. Here we have a Tom Z Curvy Copter. It kind of looks like it shapeshifts, but it's actually a jumbling puzzle, so jumbling is sort of different than shapeshifting. These two are pretty similar puzzles. This one is the MoYu Wheel of Time. It's a pretty recent puzzle and I really like it. It has great turning and it's a lot of fun to solve. It's basically a 3x3 with 5x5 centers. And then this one is the Diane Wheel of Wisdom. It's similar in that it turns like this and it also has these wheels. This is a void cube that I got from a local store a while back. These two puzzles are the MoYu Moyans. Wow, this is quite dusty. I think they're also called the Evil Eye puzzles, and they're solved similar to like some sort of 5x5 mod. I'm not really sure, but they're pretty easy to solve. These are both Dino cubes. I think this one's the MF8 brand. It's not very good. This one's also MF8, so they're both exactly the same, but this one's just in stickerless. Really easy and kind of boring after a while. These two are the Chi Ivy cubes. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these around, but they're fairly new and they're really fun to solve. They solve similar to Skew, but they're a lot easier, and I would highly recommend them. This is the Cubix tube. It's basically a 3x3 mod where the pieces have holes in them, so it creates a maze when you solve it. And then I think there was a ball in here, but I think I lost it, but you put it in and it should be able to go around and come out the other end. This is the Shengshou Kilo Minx. And here's my Buzzle Ball. I got this a while ago when it first came out. This is a Landland Holy Cube. It's spelled Holey because it has holes in it, but it's actually just a void cube. And then these are my 4 gear cubes. This one is actually an easier gear cube because it doesn't have these inner stickers, whereas all of the other 3 have these inner stickers, which is why none of them are solved yet. This is a square 2. It's like a square 1, but it has like more layers, I think. I'm not really much into square 1, so like I haven't even scrambled this. This is my constrained MF8 Megaminx. Some of the layers are only supposed to turn a certain way or a certain amount. And finally, this is my Rubik's brand Pillow 2x2. Makes these like weird sounds, and I guess it's for kids, but it's kind of cool. I like it. So I forgot to mention these two puzzles. They were to the side, but these are the last 2 puzzles of my miscellaneous category. This is the Shengshou Master Pyraminx, so it's like a 4x4 Pyraminx basically. It's pretty good. I haven't solved it yet. And then this is the YJ Rainbow and Equilateral Cube. It's kind of like a mirror block, except for only these 4 sides are mirrored, but the top and bottom are still proportionate, like just like a 3x3. So yeah, these are the last 2 puzzles of my entire cube collection. I just forgot these to the side, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned these. So there it is, guys, my entire cube collection as of the end of 2016. So if we add up all the puzzles from all of the categories, it turns out that I actually have 226 total puzzles, which is crazy. I didn't think I would be over 200 yet. Up until a year ago, I only had 155 puzzles. So I've gotten 71 puzzles in this past year, which is awesome. But anyway, I just kind of like to know the numbers to compare to last year's count. So yeah, that was it though. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a thumbs up if you did. I wish you guys a happy new year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year in my next video.